Alrighty, looks like we have ignition. Hello everybody. I've been doing some exploring off camera and a little bit of work on camera for recordings that are going to be put out later. But today I want to find another salvaged frigate module. But first, I'm wondering why my game is lagging so much. I don't know, but I'm going to go in and harvest some plants, and then I'm going to go in and head down planet side and see if I can't find some freighters. Alright, actually, first things first, let's go on ahead and send out some expeditions. Alright, we have a lot of things indeed. Let's send them out on a combat patrol, why not? So we've got 4, I'll probably send out 3 just to get good amount of stuff. I need more fuel. Damn it. Alright, let me craft a little bit of fuel here. That was 150 tons. Let me craft some of that. Hello, Cupcake. Good to see ya. I'm not sure if you've seen No Man's Sky yet, but it's a pretty cool game. Been flying around many star systems. Alright. Send these guys out on a mission. They'll be back in 5 hours. Alright. Time to head planet side and see what I can find. Because if I find a salvaged frigate module, I'm going to go on ahead and go and do the weekend mission for today. Oh, you have No Man's Sky, Cupcake? You know, maybe it'd be, where you can join in at some point. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna head down here. I don't know where I haven't explored yet. So I've already found 3 of the destroyed freighters on this planet. And this planet's been nothing but a treasure trove. So I'm gonna go on ahead and head down. Probably call down Minotaur and Nomad when I get down here. Is there something over there in the water? Or is that just a little puddle over there? I don't know, but this planet does have some high sentinel activity and some pretty cool creatures. So I gotta be careful down here. Alright. Find a good spot to land as I lag out. Alright. Here seems pretty good. Alright. So let's plop down right here. Perfect. Alright. So the docket for today is really just trying to collect a salvaged frigate mod. Alright. Minotaur, let's scan for anything around. After I quickly take out the angry plants. Alright. Cool. That's done. Another freighter crash site? Really? Where? Over there, about an hour? I could probably get there by Nomad. Ah. Yeah, I've been doing a ton of work off camera just because I really enjoy games like this where you can just explore. They've always piqued my interest. So it's about 10 minutes of driving this way. Who knows, maybe we can find some knowledge stones along the way. Actually, I just realized just how annoying the engine noise for the Nomad is. I can probably get there really quickly by ship, actually. Luckily, I've got the auto recharge on my ship, so I should be fine to just take off and go whenever. Alright. So, where was that crash site? It was over this way, right? Yeah. Alright, arrive in about, what is that, a minute? Yeah, there's no need to use my super boost. I can keep an eye on stuff that's below me by just doing this. Alright, so nice leisurely flight over here to the crashed freighter. Be there in about 2 minutes. I don't even really need to have my hands on the controls. Except for pressing W here. But basically, if I can get this frigate module, then I can get the matter beam, and I can go on ahead and just move stuff directly to my freighter whenever I need to, which is going to be really nice. That's really the only reason I'm getting more of these, because I do need the Lightyear boost to my freighter, so I can actually, move it around. That requires so many of the frigate modules. I need to find a better way to get them than just, basically looting ships. Alright, in about 11 seconds we'll be there. Alright. We have ignition. And let's land right about now. Yep. And safe. Alright, let my ship recharge for a little bit while I go on ahead and look around. Hopefully there's a frigate module in here, because they are only, I think, 7.5% chance. But you know what? I've already found 2 on this planet. So, let's hope we can find some. Hell, I've even sped up how I actually find them. I'm going to take this one out on the way over here. Back out that door. And plop that and that. Take that. Get irradiated a little bit. Go ahead, knock this one out. Come on, there we go. And the reason I'm collecting it again is just because... Oh, there's the salvage frigate module! Yes! Alright. But the reason I'm actually collecting the stuff instead of just trashing it now is because I can sell it. That's really about it. Got a bunch of units. That reminds me. One of my frigate crews came back. I think it was yesterday's frigate missions. They came back with 1.6 million units, which I was very happy to see. Oh, that's right, I forgot I actually added a gun to my, mining gun. Alright. I need to remember that I now have 3 things to cycle through instead of just 2. Alright, cargo pod, get some acid from that. Next thing up is over there. Alright. Just need the manipulator mod again. Alright. Dig on down, collect this one. Kerchunk, kerchunk, and item. Salvage data. Alright, I'll take more salvage data. I have been meaning to go back to Anomaly and see what I can research, because I have been getting a lot of research data from doing these little salvage missions. I mean, may as well see if I can get a little more. I mean, I just started the stream, it's been like 10 minutes, and I've already completed today's mission. Alright, let's open this, snag these, open that, and what do we get? What do we get? Unstable shell. Yep, I gotcha. Alright. So let's go on ahead and get schmovin'. We got everything we came here for. I mean, let's summon up Minotaur and see if I can find another one close by. Alright. And while I'm at it, I'm going to move this to my ship, so it's a little safer. This to my ship, again, so it's safer. Alright. So now Minotaur, scan for distress signals. Another freighter crash? How many freighters died on this one planet? Arrive in 3 hours? More like 3 minutes. Because I'm not driving for that long. Alright. This has been, like I said, a gold mine of a planet. I mean, I've found 5 freighter crashes and already got everything that I'm gonna... I mean, if I get more of the of the frigate modules, I can eventually get the boost that I'm looking for. What is that on my HUD? It's like a gold something? Huh. Is that something I should be worried about, game? I don't know, there's a gold something up there on my HUD. So, I might go and investigate that before heading back to Anomaly. And we'll be flying here for, a little bit longer. But, I mean, if I can get another, what is it, that I need 4 frigate modules, then I can get the, I think it was basically the Cadium drive for the freighter. I have no clue what that yellow on my HUD is. I'll definitely go and investigate it. So let's take a peek at what direction it's in. 'Cause it seems to be over there. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm gonna speed up our flight a little bit. 'Cause I am very curious now. Alright, so I did make sure to stock up on tritium because, during my silver mining mission, actually, no, it was during my hunt for an anomaly detector after the last recording. I just spent a night just digging away at at an asteroid belt. Got a lot of tritium from that. Alright. So coming upon the freighter crash in about 20 seconds. That should be fine. Also, I love how livable this planet is. It's got no real hazards. Hasn't been a storm here. There's no extreme anything. It's just decent temperature. I think it's max like 70 degrees. Alright. Go ahead and land and safe. Alright, time to deal with this thing quickly. What happened to the wall there? My goodness. Alright. Unsalvageable wreck. Alright. I guess that's a apt name for this this freighter. Alright. Oh, salvage site. It's a Pride of Bepun. Alright. Alright, just use every wrong weapon in my arsenal there for a second. Alright. Living slime. Pop that open. Get some telecords. That's fine. Still have tons of those I need to sell, just because their only use is to sell. Alright. Pop that pod open, get some more telecords. I've got like 50 of those at least now. Alright. Chunk, chunk, and open. Multi-tool expansion slot. That one's not bad. Alright. Let's go for this one. Alright. For the rest of this, all I'm going to need is the manipulator module, so we should be good. I don't know why I decided to go for this route. But, let's press every wrong button I can, apparently. Alright. Get this thing open. We have Warp Hypercore. Hell yeah. I have so many of those. I've just been storing for a rainy day. There's a salvage container over there, too. Maybe I could go and take out one of those. Last time I did those, those sentinels really didn't stand a chance. Alright, where's this pod? There's the pod. Go ahead and dunk those into my inventory. Open this frigate module. Teleports. Alright. And then our last one's the outside one, which is over there. Alright. Actually, I want to know how the Minotaur holds up against the frigate. No, not the frigate. The corrupted sentinels. cargo pod right here. Go ahead and dunk that into there. And snag. More telecords. Alright. Well, at least the telecords sell for a decent chunk. Alright. So, where's that salvage container? May as well. So where was that gold thing that was on my list? Oh, it was the... Okay, it was the... What was it? Quest was that? Here you go. No. Which one? The Settlers. That's what it was. Alright. I am curious to see how the Minotaur holds up against the Sentinels, but also I need to remember that I have my backup button of gunning them down. Alright. So there's the salvage container. Let's land close by so I can deal with the Sentinels. Alright. I do have the Minotaur mining laser. Oh, Sentinel. Really? Really, a dingus? Get out of here. Alright, so where are we looking? It's right there. I don't think I can get down to it with this Sentinel here. Although, since I'm already going to be destroying Sentinels, it might be good. Hey, Spec, good to see ya. Glad to see you were able to make it to the stream. I'm waiting for, where was it? That little nosy bugger to get out of here. Seems like he's moving away. Oh, wrong weapon. Dig out around this. Alright. That should give me enough space to deal with this. That's a massive container, actually. Alright. Let's get the Minotaur in here. Alright. Let's hope this goes smoothly and doesn't end in everything being dead. Alright. Well, okay then. I'm not gonna complain, that one was completely unguarded. Well, that's good to know. Got a bent thruster and about 50 ferrite dust. That was easy. How much is that bent thruster for, anyways? Hey, 300k, that's not bad. Alright. Well, since that one was unguarded, let's just go home now. We got everything I needed here. Alright, I guess next stop is Anomaly to take down the weekend quest. Because, I do still need Quicksilver for some stuff that I have planned for next episode. Let's head on up to the freighter and set down everything I'm gonna need. Alright. Luckily I have enough to actually unlock that, the matter beam, so I can start moving things without needing to actually come back up here. But it is still nice to have a place you can kind of call base. Alright. Let's hope the game doesn't lag the hell out. Looks like we're doing good. Alright. So let's head on up to, I guess, main floor. Actually, I'm gonna really quickly grab this and grab this. Alright. Let everything recharge while it's there. Good afternoon, everybody. Going ahead. Oh yeah, I can add additional storage. So I do still have some of that. Let's put that there. Base parts and upgrades. I want the matter beam. Alright, so we need magnetic resonators and wiring looms. I gotcha. Magnetic resonators, I can't craft right now. I have well enough antimatter I think I've got like 80 chunklets of antimatter. Let's see. Yeah, I've got well over 80 chunks of of antimatter. Alright, let's... Actually, I'm going to put this in the supercharged thing so I can get it from further away. Alright, I need a ton of wiring looms and some magnetic beam parts. Let's check the trade room to see if we've got any of those brewing here. Yes, we do, thank goodness. Let's not buy that many. Alright, that should be a good amount. Buy their surplus of copper and deoxite. And I'm golden. Alright. So with this, well, I can toss this into my ship, really. But, that should mean going over here to the freighter real quick. Toss those in. And I gotta go and sort out my inventory real quick. So, luckily, because I've already got most things somewhere else, I'll store that myself. This one can go in the freighter, this one goes in storage, storage. Basically tossing everything into storage, it'll auto-stack if I already have it somewhere. And so because of that, I can just kind of toss everything in. And over here to the freighter. Alright, so because I didn't have that one somewhere, I get to move it. Over here to crafted materials. Move all these to their respective spots, and then we should be good to go. Alright. So next stop is to head to the nearby space station, actually, because I need to buy some wiring looms. Where is... Here we go. And then I'm going to head to Anomaly and see what the weekend quest for today is. Alright, so we need 10 wiring looms. Those things are pretty decently expensive. There you go. I'm going to buy a few more for the road. Casually spending a large amount of money on that. I'm going to buy some rusted metal. That really is about it. Alright. Let's head on out. Back to the DS8 to install everything. And then we've got our matter beam, which means that I should be able to access my inventory from pretty far away. Alright. So, yeah. That is going to work great. Toss that. I need to put the extra ones of these in here somewhere. Oh, alright, still had it. Cool. This, yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. Alright. So now, our next stop is Anomaly. Which means I'm actually going to bring my research data so I can get some upgrades for later. Alright. Let's go ahead and head on down to the ship bay and take off. There it is. I have been collecting a ton of ships that I can go and dismantle them for parts later. Because you can actually craft your own ships in this game, and I'm very happy about that. Alright. Let's get a little further space side. So that way the planet doesn't interfere with me summoning Anomaly. Alright. Anomaly. Come on in. I'm wondering what should I unlock with all of my research data. Because I could unlock the save point finally. So I can just put a save point in my freighter instead of needing to worry. But I can also check on today's mission. Hopefully it's in a yellow system so I can actually bring my freighter in if needed. Let's hope it's not something crazy. Oh, community research milestone is reached. Nice. Alrighty. Let's scooch on over here and see what we got for this weekend's quest. We have Nexus Eliminate hazardous flora? Really? That's so easy. Okay. I guess give me a second to go and dispose of this research data, and I'll be right back to deal with that. Whoa, okay. Apparently OBS is getting a tad bit stuttery. Alright. We doing any better? We're doing better. Okay, good, good, good. Jeez. OBS did not like me standing down there. Alright. Is the stream still up? Are you guys still able to see? Did anything break? I hope not. Alright. Storage units. Let me search here. Alright. I do have enough for the large hydroponics tray. I'm gonna really quickly go and check on the stream real quick. Yeah, okay, it's still going. It's still going good. Alright. So, electromagnetic generator would be nice to get. So let's make that. Supply depot. Oh, okay, okay. Sure, I can unlock some of these. To silos. We don't have silos just yet. Let's see what else we can unlock. Illumination, fossil displays, quadruped, reptilian, biped, avian, and protoform. Alright. Guess I could unlock that to get my my quest thing stop nagging at me about it. Deep water chamber. Huh. Alright. The Nautalion and the Colossus are the only vehicles I'm missing. Although, unlocking the save point would be nice. Where's the save point? There it is. See, Galactic Trade Terminal, then save point. So, let's do that. And you know what? I'll make the nutrition processor. I haven't been able to cook anything yet. So, now that we've got that unlocked, let's head back to, well, actually head back down to do the quest. Because, I actually almost forgot about that. Alright, let's head on down. Hello, Nexus. I guess let's deal with the hazardous flora. Crap ton of Quicksilver, honestly. Alright, so let's head out. I should probably hope that it's not an extreme planet, but if it is, I'm gonna hope that it is. Actually, I can go ahead and use my my summoning platform now, so it doesn't really matter if it's a system that I can't get to with my freighter. All right. So while it's loading, I'm gonna take a sip of water. All right. Where are we dropping to? Alt system. Discovered by Bearded Maniac. Alright. So where is our planetary destruction gonna happen? Whoa, a little bit of a lag spike there. Where are we dropping to? Up there. Alright. What type of planet is that? Oh, we're in an Emerald system. Okay, okay. Well, guess the only thing to do is to hop there. I'm not going to be spending 14 hours on the road. Alright. So I should be able to plop down my platform and then I can Minotaur the hell out of this thing. At least it looks like it's not any sort of extreme planet. Lost green planet. It looks like it might be lush. Or a moon. Because there's only 3 things, and that generally is consistent with it being a moon. So, we'll just have to see what we're dealing with here. Alright. Why is there a red marker over there? Alright. So we're flying... Oh, there's a save beacon, that's why. Alright. So we'll be there in about a minute, it says. That's good. And then I can land down and plop down my my little beacon to summon my stuff. Whoa, this planet is all gray? Why is everything going sepia tone? Whoa. Okay. So it's not an extreme planet. It looks like it's an exotic. Okay. Oh, apparently it's 10 minutes if I'm planet side, so let's not fly their planet side. Don't feel like wasting that much, jump fuel. Alright. Where are we looking? Over here. Alright. 2 seconds, 1 second, and there. Alright. There's a ton of hazardous flora here, supposedly. Entering atmosphere. Let's hope that there's not a crazy tall mountain here when I land, as I prefer to keep my ship intact. Alright. Wait, what? Is there an evil ship coming towards me? Why is... Okay. I don't know why that happened, but I guess we're landing down here. And... Alright. This planet looks really cool. Is there... no crazy external temperatures? Never mind. The storm is approaching. I could... If I'm fast, I can do this. Alright. Why can't I call this? Valid position? Why can't I... Oh, it's over there. Alright. So the superheated rainstorm is coming in, which means that I need to hurry up and get safe. Alright. So superheated rainstorm is in effect now. I guess let's start looking for our hazardous floras. Alright. Hello there, Ladybug Vodka. Really happy to see so many people joining the stream. I'm out here on this weekend's mission. Is it underground? No, it looks like it might be off a cliff. Alright, let's take up some dihydrogen while I'm here, because I do need a little bit of that. And it helps, work off the storm approaching here. What the hell are you? Let me find that away. Whoops, sorry. Alright. I should probably go back there and dismantle my stuff before I go. Because I don't want to waste another 80 uranium to make another summoning platform. Oh, it wants me to do the target sweep to find it. Okay. So I should probably just wait out the storm then. Alright. I don't know how long this storm is going to be. Where did I put my platform? It's over there. Alright. Shouldn't take me more than a second to grab it, actually. So it being 200 degrees outside. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. On the head, pick that up. Alright. And then I'll drop that back into my ship for later usage. Now let's get out of here. So, let's try to find... It says approximate location. I could just look around aimlessly until the storm ends. The hell are you? Has anyone done research on this planet? Oh, not like they'd share it with me. Yeah, the exocrafts are very, very useful. If I had to pick one to go for first, I'd say the Minotaur. Because it comes with all environmental protection by default. And it is just very handy to have. Alright, looks like the storm's clearing. Yeah, the temperature's dropping. So I'm going to actually do a little bit of research while I'm here. What the hell's Goopy Legrand over there? You evil? No, it eats stinging leaves, though. What? Oh, worm. Hello. And goodbye. That is flying worms, apparently. Alright. So where are we looking for our... Alright, so our person is somewhere that way. Gotcha. So now that we know that they're somewhere over here, we need to find that grave and then start eliminating everything. The grave, there's the grave. Hello. Alright. Make sure that there's nothing around that wants to kill me. Alright. Oh, hello there. Go ahead and scan you. May as well get a few more units from all the plants, if I can. Alright. Can't find a scannable plant for a second there. So I'm just going to go on ahead and say, hello there. How did you die to a plant? You're made of metal. Okay, well. Guess it's time to rip and tear. Alright, where is our hazardous flora targets? I think we've got one over there. No, that's a creature. I can't find any? Normally these things don't leave me the hell alone. Now I can't find them. Alright. Where are you, evil plants? There. I see you. Alright. There's one. Some unidentified plants that are behind it. Got another hazardous one. Actually, we got a couple hazardous ones that seem to be here. Go ahead and just dig those up. And get some of these crystals too while I'm at it. Alright. Everything on this planet looks so weird with this kind of sepia tone-esque coloration here. If I'm not mistaken, this is because of the fact that it's an exotic. Or is this an ultra exotic? I don't know. All I know is that I'm here to kill plants. I don't see any more evil ones. Oh wait, no, there's some. It's really hard to spot. Alright, I'm 6 out of 10. Do I have my ship within range to build from? Can I access my ship from here? No, out of range. Okay. I was going to call up my Nomad and just go driving around for a minute, but nah. I could just hop around. Anything else? Yes, right there. Alright. Take care of those two. That means 2 left. And I can already see a few of them over here. Good evening. There's one. And I think I see one up here. Yeah, we got him. Alright. Well, there's the end of this weekend's quest. I mean, the Minotaur by itself isn't really, more than just moving. But if you get the mining laser upgrade, you can go on ahead and, well, mining laser from within it. And all the stuff goes directly to the inventory here. By default, it comes with all environmental protection and jump boosters. And all of the ships have no fall damage. So that's pretty fun. That's really about it that it can do by itself, but you can get the mining laser. There's a mounted cannon you can get. But it's just really good for dealing with, am I supposed to talk to this guy again? Wait, no, I'm supposed to go directly back to Space Anomaly. Alright. But, you just need to unlock the Geobay for it, and then craft it. That's, this one right here. So you'd need the metal plating, ion batteries, and gold to craft it. and then that's really all you need. And then if you make another Geobay on a different planet, you can summon it there. Or if you make that that exoplatform that I made, the summoning station, you can summon it wherever, on whichever system you have that station, you can go ahead and summon it. It's a really handy little device. Or you can have a freighter with the summoning unit. Alright, let's head to Anomaly and get this reward set in stone. Alright. But yeah, you can get the unlock for the Geobay here in Anomaly. It's part of the building, the building research section. Alright. Don't freeze up on me, game, please. And thank you. Alright. Let's go on ahead and get our reward for today's mission. Oh. Apparently somebody was there with me. Alright, well, complete the mission. Alright, that should mean that I can go on ahead. Expedition Terminus. Oh. Alright. I guess I can't really do that one. But now I should have enough Quicksilver to buy a Void Egg. Oh, whoops. Alright. Let's see. Can I buy a Void Egg? I can buy Liquidator limbs for the Minotaur. Liquidator body. But let's see. Where is the Void Egg? Bubble Vat? What the hell? Alright, where was Energy Coil? Companion Appearance Enhancement. Okay. Void Husk. Plant Stem. Mud Hut. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, there it is. Jeez, I missed it. Alright. Yeah, I've got enough to buy one. Alright, hell yeah.
Collectible received.
Sweet. So now that I've got one of those, I have access to the Starbirth quest, I think. Don't I? Apparently not right now, so I'm gonna toss this into the ship for a moment. And probably head up here to see if I can't research something cool. Actually, no, I don't have any research data on me, because I spent it all. Does this place have a station to upgrade my stuff? I don't think it does. Alright, well, let's head back to the freighter, and I guess go and do a little bit more exploration. Because, yeah, that was really all I had planned for the stream. The stream's not even an hour long yet. So let's head back and probably drop off the Void Egg back in the freighter for a little bit. Talk to the entity here, trade in milestone to... Why is my chat cut off for me? I need to go and fix that for a second so I can see the rest of the message. Alright. Whoa! Slow your roll! Jeez. Almost dove head first into the friggin' field of debris. Alright. So you said you can trade in milestones to get nanites. Oh. I didn't know that. I might have to head back there later and see if I can do that. Let me take a quick look around to see if there's any rare asteroids here. Because I have been on the lookout for rare asteroids. So I want some anomaly detectors. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any. Alright. Well, if push comes to shove, I could always go, you know, on another mining mission here soon. Alright, where is the freighter? There it is. So let's start heading that way. And, okay. The game didn't like me doing that. Okay. Back on my way to Thirst. Alright. So I'm not exactly sure what I need to do with my Void Egg now that I have it. All I know is that that was the main catalyst for the Starbirth quest and getting living ships. So... Oh. Anomaly detected. Okay. Hello there. Wait. That's a living ship. Hold on. I didn't know this was happening now. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess continue to listen here. Alright, I guess interstellar coordinates received. Where are we going? Okay. So that might be, Thanks for that. I had no idea. Alright. I guess that's gonna be a plan for next episode or something. But, alright. I guess I should probably keep that in the ship. I'm not quite sure if I need... Oh, probably would need the egg if I'm gonna try to hatch it. But... Alright, so what solar system was marked? I should probably go ahead and check that once we get back to the ship. But, should be back to the ship in a little bit. Let me recharge my thrusters. Okay, so I can still move stuff to my freighter from this distance. Oh, that is some distance, actually. Alright. So, how far until we get to the freighter? Right here. Alright. I really love having a freighter. It is so nice to just have a spot where I can just land and just kind of check what I'm going to be doing next. Alright. Let's land up and see what our next plan is. Because I'm actually at a loss now, because I don't really know what I'm going to be up to for the rest of the stream. I already got everything that I wanted to done. Alright, let's head up to the bridge and check the warp to see if we can find where we're looking for Starbirth. Is that this one? Is that the Starbirth quest icon? No, it was the egg. Oh, there's the egg. Amplified warp shielding required. Yep, that is in fact what I need to do. Yeah, I know I can summon the freighter, but if it's a red system like this one, I can't summon the freighter there just yet because I don't have that unlocked done. So it might be good to go on ahead and try to get some more of those frigate modules. Alright, do we have any industrial? We have exploration and trade. I'll send Akum's Triumph out there just to get something else back. Alright. Wonder how everything's doing over here for this crew. Let's speak with Commander. Let's see how everything's doing. About 4 hours left. All systems normal. That is good. I guess enjoy the time out there. Alright. Anything fun in here? Nothing yet. Alright. So I would need another 8 frigate modules to get the booster that I'm gonna need. I guess the only real way is to start looking. Alright. So, I guess let's head down planet side and see what we can find, because I mean, there's already been 5 crashed freighters, so there can't be another one down here, right? Game, I'm hoping you're proving me wrong, because I would love another crashed freighter down there. Alright. Anything that I need to dump into the ship right now? Nope. Alright. Let's, guess mission start and head on down planet side. Alright, that was a smooth turn. Alright, I guess let's start heading this way. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't think I can scan from up here. Yeah, I don't think I can scan from up here. Oh, maybe I can. Switch starship view. Huh. Scan for nearby trade events. That'd be nice. Deflect cargo scan. Companion register. Okay, well. I guess let's hop down here and see if we can find anything. Back on to Thirst. And find a good spot to land. As per usual. I mean, if there's a normal crash site, I'm also going to be good with that. Because I do still need more ships to try to build my own Franken ship. Is that on? Yeah, that's a knowledge stone over there. Alright. Let's land down here then, so I can snag the knowledge stone. And see what we're working with. Alrighty. Any sentinels around? Nope. Get out of here. Alright. Snag this, get word for wood. And... oh, that's the big spider bulb, guys. Alright, Minotaur. Find anything good out here? Distress signal. Okay, that could be a crash or arrive in a day. No, thank you. Let's go on ahead and... yeah, I did see, but that was one of the small crashes, the little drop pods. And yes, those would be helpful to get some more nanites. I'm just focused on the ship crashes for today, though. Alright, so let's head space side so I can use my jump. Alright. Over there, should arrive shortly. About 5 seconds. And alright. Landing back down. This would be another good place to search from now that we're actually moving around the planet side. Alright. Beacon. Got anything good down here? Hopefully a ship for me. And not one of those guys that are just like, yeah, crashed my ship. Could you help me? Alright. Crash site right there. Ooh, and there's some ore right there too. And a settlement. Alright. And safe. Alright. So what's going on here? There is not a crash. Cool. Another one of these. Life support at 50%. Yeah, I need to fix that up. Right. Machinery. Go ahead and dunk that. Did not mean to turn off the lights. Let's pick up all of this as well, just because. Alright. And I guess going ahead and do the iteration thing. Yep. Hello there, Atlas. Broadcast, and I guess goodbye. I got something. Ooh, ammunition. Thank you. I don't have a gun that uses that, though. Alright, let's summon Minotaur back. Can I still access my freighter? I can. Well, ain't that handy. I'm going ahead and dump this over to the freighter. Alright. So let's search around. Another distress signal. Where? That would be that way, about 6 hours that way. Shorter if I use my, spaceship. Alright. Oh wait, that's right, there was also a building that was this way that I wanted to check out. Where'd that go? Did I miss it? Buildings don't just disappear like that. And again, planets don't just glitch out like I did earlier, so... Okay, yep, don't feel like losing my ship, thank you, game. Alright. Arrive in 5 minutes or less. If I go space side. I'm using an awful lot of tritium today. I need to slow down on the tritium use. Otherwise I'm going to need to do another mining mission off camera. Alright. So, let's hope that there's a ship for me down here. Hello? Hopefully it's not another empty crash site like the last one. Alright. Coming in. And, alright. A nice landing zone. We got a crashed ship. It's the same one I've seen like 5 of. Can I land? Game, thank you. Alright. I might go for that damaged machinery there in a minute. Alright. Is there a person here to claim this crashed ship, or is this for me? There is no person? Oh, hell. Alright. I'll take it. This is a hauler class, right? Yeah. Alright. I'll claim it. Go ahead and hermetic seal, pure ferrite. I'll toss that there, toss that there. We need hermetic seal and metal plating. Which I know I have the stuff for now. Alright. So now I can bring that back up to my ship whenever I want. It is a cool ship, I just keep finding so many of these ones in particular. I think this is my second one of the same model that I found. What is that? Oh, it's an evil. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go on ahead and switch this place real quick. Get a bunch of extra items. Not this. Did I already open this? Alright, apparently I did. Did I already interact with the distress signal? Not yet. Alright. I guess, investigate the exosuit. Alright. Radiation protection module. Another A-rank radiation protection? Yeah. This is the same crash site I found earlier, isn't it? I had that issue where, I went back to the planet where I found my, Artemis ship. And my Artemis ship had respawned. Oh, scuzz off, Sentinel. Alright, knowledge stone for me. Let's head on down here and pick up this one, just because. Alright. Also, I just realized this planet is basically free chromatic metal. I am very, very intrigued about now. Alright, life support gel there. Dunk some living slime there. Some of that. Got a hole to my demise. Don't feel like checking that one out. Alright. So let's head back to the Koyashi and let's get back to looking for more distress signals. So now that we have a new ship, I guess we'll leave it here for now. I think I'm almost out of space for ships. Yeah, alright, it's still thinking I'm going for that one. Alright. Back in here, Sally the Koyashi has been registered. Move these to the freighter for further sorting. Alright. Yeah, the planet is very nice. That's why I've been exploring this one for so long, because it's just really nice as far as planets go. There's no radiation, there's no, corrupted, aggressive sentinels. It's just pesky sentinels. Alright, another distress signal. Where? That way, about 2 hours. Alright. Going ahead and shorten that time. Alright. Wait a minute, is that my ship? Did I? Hold on. Where was that? I know I just saw somebody flying. Who was that? It looked like they had a copy of my ship. I'm gonna crash here in a second. I'm gonna leave that alone. That looked like they had my ship, though. I was very, very confused. Actually, I can look for the frigates, or the freighters like this. So I can keep an eye on the ground while I'm moving. Alright. I do need to keep an eye out for those cuboid bricks. Because hit those and I am hitting a brick wall of death. Now while I'm flying, I could probably go and grab a drink of water as well. I've been talking non-stop for a little bit. Alright. As I slowly drift off into space. Alright. Start heading this way. We're almost there. We'll be there in about 40 some odd seconds. Alright. No freighters yet, which is unfortunate. Because those are what I'm mainly looking for. Alright. Nothing really sticks out here. Alright. Now, I do need to investigate the underwater portions of this map as well. Alright, Distress Beacon, I'm here to help. Alright. Looks like we got another ship at least. Question is it occupied? And safe. Alright. Hello, is there peoples? Yeah, there's peoples. Alright. Hello there. What do you need? You need... This planet, everyone needs friggin' fuel. Just crash landed because they didn't have the friggin' fuel that they needed. I got a vortex cube for that one at least. And a sentinel that's going to be scanning me butt. So I'm gonna really quickly dodge over here. And then I'll come back to get the rest of that once the sentinel's passed. I can do a little bit of research while I'm waiting. Plant there. Alright. Nothing else new in there. Up there, that is same old, same old. That's a great treasure up there. Gotta. Ooh. I'm gonna mark that one for now. Where's that sentinel? I'm gonna fix up this, and I'm going to steal all of this. Yeah, it cannot stop me. Haha. Alright, Gek Relic. That is fine. Gonna dump everything to the freighter, and we're gonna go and check out that that relic spot. Alright. Where was the salvage container? It's over there. Because apparently, my Minotaur was just able to get to it without needing to worry. So if I can just dig this one up without needing to fight, that'd be great. Alright. And we got some impulse berries here too. Nice. Alright. Really? Sentinel, come on. Scuzz off, buddy. Alright. Yeah, you try to scan me, I dare ya. I'm scanning the plant. Alright. It would be great if I could just destroy these things, but I don't want to throw the whole planet into lockdown. Alright. Well, now I get to see the really cool landscape at night. This planet is really cool, though. That's some wheat over there. That is some wheat. Some impulse beans, wheat, and sweet root, all right there in the same spot. Alright, so sentinel gone. It's over there. Take care of this damn plant. Alright. Now, there is the salvage canister. I am so tempted to hit you with this right now. Friggin' thing. I guess I'll do research while I'm waiting for this guy to pass. So, knowledge stone. What's this guy up to? Alright, well. Gamma root? Yes, that is, if I'm not mistaken, irradiated planets. They grow in big patches. On my home planet, actually, there's massive patches where I can go and get like 400 a gathering of the patch once everything's grown. The sentinel's up there now. So, if I can uncover this. Alright. Call down the Minotaur. And if you're asking on how to actually obtain it, you need the Hazmat Gauntlet. Because if you try to pick it up without it, I think it hurts you? Alright. Dig that up, dig that up, dig that up. Wow. It really is that simple when you use the Minotaur, huh? Alright, well. I guess it... Alright, well. Let's move everything to my suit, and then let's... I guess check again for more distress signals. Another distress signal. That works. Where is it? It is over there in about an hour. Alright. About an hour's drive that way. Alright, angry worm. I gotcha. Go, go, go. I haven't been hit by the angry worm, and I don't want today to be the first time. Alright. So we're coming in the distress signal in about a minute. So whilst I'm flying... no, I'm not going to worry about sorting things into the freighter for now. Alright, be there in about 50 seconds. Actually, if I keep a good angle, I could go on ahead and sort everything into the freighter. Alright. Just gotta make sure that I don't, crash face first into a rock. Alright. There we go. Nice and simple. But yeah, on irradiated planets, there's generally big batches of gamma root. Right, I'm slowing down because this guy's here. Hello. And once they pass, I should be going back to normal speed. Right? Yep, there we go. Alright. But yeah, the gamma root... It's also found by the green marker on the HUD that I think is the same for all the big farmables on the planets. But find an irradiated planet and you should have basically free access to an absolute crap load of gamma root. Alright, is this a ship for me? And land. Alright. What do we got here? What do we got? This one looks like it's a shuttle. Is there something alive in here? creature person. Nope, this one's for me. Nope, never mind. These people are friggin' invisible sometimes. Where are they? Hello? I'm here to help you with your ship. Why are you not here? You sitting down somewhere? Where's our person? Where are they? They're just not here. Hello? Okay then. Since they don't want to pop out and say hi, I guess I'm gonna go on ahead and skip this one. Alright. Yeah, I don't see them. Wish I could just take the ship, but... Alright, Minotaur. Let's go ahead and search for at least one more. I thought I heard the worm coming back. No nearby building. Okay. What was that?
Warning. Threat detected.
Huh? Why are you... Oh, okay. Okay, get to the ship. Where is my ship? There's Koyashi. Alright. Let's get in the air. Alright, buddy. You wanna play? Where are ya? Right there. Alright. Eat rockets, buddy.
Hostile ships defeated.
Thank you. Alright, well, I guess let's land somewhere and call up the freighter so I don't gotta fly back around the planet. I got a journey milestone. I'm dangerous now. God. That doesn't sound like a good milestone to have. But, let's go ahead and land right here. So I'm gonna fly back all the way around the planet to call up the freighter. Alright. Rather ought to do. And then I'll get everything sorted once we're in the freighter. Alright. So I gotta say, we went on ahead and basically got everything on this planet that I know of right now. Because once it says the no nearby buildings, I think I just need to go to like the opposite side of the planet. But right now, it's a good stopping point for basically grabbing everything here. Alright. So I need to find another planet that I haven't fully juiced here. Alright. Oh, hello there. Alright, so I'm gonna go and check my list of ships. Oh, one of my, where my stuff is done. So Starship Archive, we have, yeah, I have two of the same model. I guess I'll crunch them for thrusters, because the thrusters are really cool. Alright, how's everyone going here? Nobody's damaged yet, that's good. Got the Frostwort. And I guess start sorting crap into where it needs to go. So I did take up a lot of space in the storage here. I mean, yeah, I can move it directly to where it needs to go. It just takes a little bit more time, and when I'm on the run, it's not great. Alright, this one, I can move it myself. Same with this one. And same with that radiation upgrade. Alright. So this one goes in samples, right? Is it a relic? Well, it's a trade commodity, but it's a relic. I'll just put it there in samples, because it is a relic. And then this one also goes in samples. This one goes in tech. Alright. That should be everything we need to sort out. Now, I could go ahead and finally upgrade my my multi-tool a little bit. Combat scope, bolt casters, force field, fishing rig. There's not really anything that I'm desperately in need of right now, though. Alright. So let's... I guess... Oh, with the pirate transponder, you're supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, go to a... I think it was Adventurers Guild and turn it in for combat. No, not for combat. Geez, for what's the word? Bounty. That's what it is. So basically, you can get money for them, or you can sell them off. And that's about all I really know how to do with them. But let's see what other planets we got around here. I've been on Thirst for a while. Ripuchet, I haven't found anything yet. I could head to Ripuchet. Meh. It's miasmic planet. That means radiation? Or is it toxic? I don't know. Whatever it is, I've got the protection for it. But normally I just store them because I still don't have an Adventurers Guild or whichever one was needed that I've found. That you know, I actually go and turn them in. But if your frigates find, if your frigates find any of the pirates while they're out, they will automatically turn them in for bounty. Alright, so we're heading to Ripuchet. Which is over there. Alright. Marked planet arrive in 6 hours. Whoops. Whilst I'm flying, I can grab a drink. So I haven't been to this planet before. Let's hope there isn't too many, predators. Oh. More fugitive ships. I just leave those guys because I don't really care about them. Alright. We're almost there. These seconds are really long, actually. I guess the planet's moving away. Alright, well. So I'm gonna go and restock that. Do you still have the egg at the ready? Not really much else I can do except wait. I guess once we land there, I should be able to summon my my freighter over here, and we can start using this as a exploration target. Hopefully an anomaly shows up? No? Okay. Sometimes you can find random stuff while pulsing like this. I was hoping I could find another living frigate or something. But that does not seem to be the case. Anything special coming up? Nope. Alright. Oh, we're about to land on Ripuchet. And see what we've got. This was a miasmic planet. Looks pretty toxic, so should find a good spot to land and summon the Nomad and our good old Minotaur. Alright. Ripuchet. And this looks like a fairly good place to land, honestly. Alright. It's looking fine. Alright. Start heading over here. Slower roll. And... am I still really high up, or is that just a really small vein? I think that was a really small vein. Alright. Come on. Land. I'm pressing E, game. Let me land, please. There you go. Alright. Alright. 600... no, not 600, jeez. 69 tox, that's fine. Hello there, you're new. There's already a sentinel on me, great. Alright, you eat pollen. You, hello there. This thing's really cute. Have I already researched you? Yeah, I have. There's already a sentinel here. Oh, great. This is only good things to come from this. Alright. Scan the trees. Go ahead and just get scanning everything while I'm waiting for this guy to pass on. Toxic protection. Hazardous flora somewhere in there. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna hide from that. No thanks. Wait, what? Okay, I was about to say, I'm in the ship. Stop it. Why was it so hurting me in the ship? Come on. You... I feel like I remember you from a different planet. Something over there, but let's summon up the freighter so that we can start moving items back up and forth. Alright. There really isn't anything that I can see off the bat, so let's summon good old-fashioned Minotaur. And start searching. Freighter crash site right off the bat. Alright. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? Over there, 32 minutes? That is easily drivable. Alright. Unknown entity, hasty, eats fresh leaves. Alright, cool. There's a big old plant right there. Alright. Anything else I need to scan before I go? There's some creatures flying around over there. What are you guys? No, I'm looking at this thing. What? It's a living, flat mushroom cap. What the hell? Okay.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, I got the toxic protection falling. You try to scan me, I dare ya. Nomad. Let's leave this dump. Alright. Heading towards the crash site, arrive in 3 minutes. Sounds good. Maybe we can see some of the sites while we're here too. Stuff's growing over here. Jade peas. Got some little plants along the way. Should be fine though. Anything else I can grab on here? There's a weird cave structure here. And a really angry sentinel. Ooh, another new creature. Hold on. What? Why are things getting so rumbly? Is that the ship flying overhead? I think it was. Alright. You. I have already scanned you. You. I have not. You are now scanned. Evil plant. Evil sentinel. New bird. Alright. Oh, there's a middle finger. Ah, really? Why?
Toxic protection falling.
Hello, big guy. What the hell? Jeez. Alright. Wait, are you new? you eat pollen. Wait, that means I haven't scanned these guys yet. Or have I? Oh, those little guys. Easily startled, eat grass. Okay. How am I looking on the planetary collection here already? Alright, let's check. We've got 8 out of 10, really? And the last one's a ground and always active, and ground always active. I guess there's no cave creatures on this one, huh? Alright, well. I guess let's, okay, what? What is up with my suspension? Okay, whatever. Something was up with it. It is fixed now. Got some fungal mold here, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm also dropping frames. That does not seem to be good. Are you new? Have I already scanned you? Answer is no. Alright. Let me see ya. Alright. That's another one. That was one of the wonders. Oh. And over there's our last creature. Well, I'm gonna prioritize this real quick. It'll let me some extra nanites. So over here. Are you there? Yeah, you are. Alright. Well, that was easy. Didn't expect that to be that easy. For an extra 2.5k nanites? Hell yeah. Alright. Also isn't a bad planet. Journey milestone down for encyclopedia. Hell yeah. Alright, crashed freighters over there. Where's that pesky observer? I still don't get how these guys fly. They're just mushroom caps. Alright. Open that up. Get our nanites, and let's go. So we've got a crash site just ahead, about a minute from now. Well, I probably said a minute from now for a while because I've been taking a couple slight detours. Just a little. Alright. But now we're focusing on getting right there. So, apparently I'm losing some frames on OBS. I hope the stream is still doing good. OBS, please. There we go. OBS is fine now. OBS lives. Hack. Alright, fine. Angry plant. I get it. Alright, let's pop this one open. Snag my nanites. Huh? Oh. Whoops. Alright. Let's get moving. So at least have enough nanites to get some research done a little later. Alright, with the Sentinel so close by, I'm not going to open another one. Alright. Some of these plants. What's really interesting is that nothing here is going to try to eat me. Which is very nice to see. Alright, is there another Sentinel yet? Looks like I could snag this. Out of my way. Alright. Excuse me. Okay. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, it was probably laggy for a bit. OBS was having a little bit of a seizure. Alright. Let's snag this and let's hop over these guys. Oh, jeez. The plants won that time. It's a good thing that there isn't any crash damage. Alright, so we are just about over to the crash site. OBS is being a little baby again. And OBS should be fine. Alright. We're here now. Let us deal with that door. If I can. There we go. Can I deal with the doors remotely from here? Yeah. Alright, cool. So that's that done. Let's go and get our storyline for this one. And then go and snag all of our stuff. Alright. Error, unexpected log termination. Cool. Alright. Fun. A nice free speed log there. So, let's get in here and claim our prize. Got a bunch of rusted metal. That's going to be pretty good. Alright. Salvaged frigate module. Off to a great start. Oh. I need to remember that I have 3 things that I need to cycle through. Alright. Goop. Metal. Toxic rainstorm. Alright. Cargo bulkhead. Let's get back to the ship real quick. There's a toxic rainstorm incoming that I'm going to need to hide out for a little bit. So we're going to toss this directly to the freighter. Same with that. Same with this, and this. Alright. Actually, I just realized I don't even need to worry about this. I can hide in here. This is technically a building, according to the game, so I could just hide out in here. How simple. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this so I can get back to my ship easier, and I can just chillax in here for a minute. And get my life support back online. Frigate module, bulkhead, that going. Oh, I can't auto-sort it from up here. Alright. Let's go ahead, I guess sort this out manually while I'm waiting for stuff to stop outside. Is this every junk item? No, there was the spores that I found. Alright. Not really much else to do other than wait. I have rad protection there. Alright, anything from the starship I need to deposit? Nope. Alright. How's the rainstorm going? It's still going. Alright, well, it's time to kick back for a little bit. Not really much I can do while I'm waiting here. Because if I open the crate, I'm going to get blasted with radiation. Oh, you can? That explains why the Sentinels were so pissed that I took some. I only grabbed a little bit just because, well, the Sentinels were pissed that I grabbed some, so I just took it and ran. Yeah, this stuff really does run away. Yeah, I had no idea that you could refine it. Alright. Actually, I just realized, can I bring my... Actually, no, I was going to say, can I bring the Minotaur in here? But no. You'd have to crash to the ceiling. Yeah. Can't do that. Alright. That was another damaged panel? Huh. I didn't know that there was so many damaged panels for this room. There's another one here. Oh, not mineable. Alright. I don't know why there'd be so many openings to this room, but hey. Is the weather about to clear? It doesn't seem it. Oh, okay. Yep. Didn't like me standing too close to that door, huh? In all honesty, I could just dash. Alright, storm's clearing. That's good. Wait for the clouds to clear up a little bit. And let's grab this thing. Alright, residue, metal, chunk this open. Multi-tool expansion slot. Nice. Right here. Did I grab this one? Apparently I did. Oh, my background music's having a problem now. There we go. Now that's fixed. Alright. That's good. I don't know why my chat's being stupid. There we go. Alright, we're good now. Let's go ahead and deal with the last few. cargo pod there. Manipulator mode, yep, alright. This one right here. Alright. And there's the cube. Alright. Open, get some goop, metal, and open. Another cargo bulkhead. Wow, this is upgrade central here. Anyone else? There's another one here. Alright. So let's go ahead and probably next I'm going to take a pit stop at the whatchamacallit, the space station. Alright. I'm going to really quickly refuel my mining laser. Alright. Goop, metal, open sesame, and got some hypercore too. Nice. This one's really doing good. Alright. Did I already scan that rock? No.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Alright. The tree. I think I did scan the tree. Just didn't scan the small shrubs while I was here. Alright. So where is... There it is. And open this up. Let's see what we get. There you are. Alright. Come on, frigate module. That is a telecourse.
Extreme night
Damn.
radiation detected.
Alright, thanks. Guess that's it for this one. Could summon the Minotaur to have another look around. I'll try to find one more before I head out. Alright. Mino, let's see what we got around. Distress signal. Normal. Alright. Deals 10 hours that way. I gotcha. So, a flight. Alright. Summon the Koyashi here. And take a real quick look. And alright. How fast is this gonna be? An hour? Let's go up here. Probably a little bit higher so I can see the space station.
Warning. Threat detected.
Alright, fine, fugitive ship. As long as you don't screw with me, I won't screw with you. Alright. There's the distress beacon. And let's see if this is a good distress beacon or a bad distress beacon. Also, I'm going to need to worry about whether or not I hit a mountainside or not. Alright, we're good, we're good. And pull up, and away. Alright. We could probably land here on the side. Alright, this ship looks pretty decent, but I think I just saw someone moving. So, is not a ship for me. Get down here and see what we got. Is it rainstorming right now? No, it's just drizzling. Alright. There's someone here to try to claim this, or is this for me? This one is for me. Okay. Hell yeah. This one's a fighter type one. I'm gonna need to take a look at those wings. I'm gonna claim it for now. And I'm gonna craft extra metal plating and hermetic seal. Gonna get this thing repaired real quickly. And alright. There we go. Alright. So I guess let's see what the distress beacon has to say. Ooh. I'm gonna search the cockpit for tech real quick. Ooh, conflict scanner. That's good to know. And then there's a Sentinel, of course. I'm going to unpin that because I'm not going to be making that right now.
Toxic protection.
And I'm going to go on ahead and head back to the freighter real quick. I'm also going to send off a real quick message. I thought I just heard something, so I'm going to... There we go. Let that do its thing. So, basically my next step is to go on ahead and head back up to the station. Head back up to the station, and that's really about it. Luckily, if I head to the freighter, I can go on ahead and TP straight to the station. I think I forgot to summon the freighter. Yeah, it's over there. Alright. Well, if push comes to shove, I could always just call it here. It does take a while to get out of the planetary interference range. But that's fine. Yeah, I can find some rare asteroids while I'm out here. Doesn't seem to be any. Alright. Or maybe. I don't know. That one doesn't look very rare. No. Let's go on ahead and summon up the frigate. Or the freighter, sorry. So at least summoning the freighter doesn't require any fuel for the freighter. That part's really nice. Alright. Head on in. And chunk. Alright. And let's go on ahead and grab all those upgrade slots actually. From the freighter to the starship. I wanted them to me. Alright. Oh, that was already to me. Alright. Let's grab all but one. Alright. Just so I can keep tossing them in there. Alright. So let's head up to the teleporter and get a move on. So I don't think our frigates are back yet. Yeah, no. Those will probably be back by the next time I hop in, but that'll probably be after stream. Alright, space stations. Going for the current system, so I can crunch the ships and upgrade my multi-tool. Alright, so the ship cruncher was back there, but I'm going to come up here and go ahead and upgrade my multi-tool. So it was here. Alright, add slots, add technology slots, yes please. Upgrade class 25k nanites. So I'll add another one there, there, and there. Oh, and I still have more? I'll add it there. Alright. Cool. Easy peasy, so let's hop on down and get to crunching our not very useful ships. So, the Yazuat Observer, I'd like its thrusters. Actually, I don't have one of its chassis. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab a chassis, actually. Actually, what wings does this thing have? Because it doesn't look like it has any. Actually, let's check and see what I currently have. So I can access the freighter from here? Alright, I can. Hell yeah. So we have, for hauler, we have wings. We have thruster. We don't have cockpit. So I'll yoink the cockpit. Why not? And then the other one I can go on ahead and scrap. Alright. So the cockpit for this thing. So we have that. The negotiator cockpit. Alright. Let's swap it to the other Yazuat. And this one... Now, honestly, I'm curious, what are the wings on this thing? Because I don't see wings. Alright, salvage wings. Is it just empty wing panel? Ugh. Okay. And then the last one to scrap is the Oryoji. I need to take a look at its wings and what wings I currently have for fighters. I don't have any wings for fighters, so those look like... I'm gonna take a guess and say that there's... no, they're not Starhopper wings. I actually don't know. I don't know all the wing names off the top of my head. And I'm gonna salvage the wings and see what we got. We got Radiant Wings. That's what they were. So we got Radiant Wings Fin. I don't think that's a great wings, but you know what? It's okay. So let's swap out my vehicle back to my normal one. Alright. And head back to the DS8. Go ahead and wrap this up. Hopefully it doesn't have the stupid glitch. It doesn't have the stupid glitch, thank goodness. Alright. So everything seems to be good, running smoothly here. Alright. Let's go ahead and move all these to their respective spots. This one is for this. It's hauler class, yep. And same with this one. Empty wing panel for the hauler class. And fighter wings. Alright. Cool. Oh, freighter room tour? Yeah, sure, I'll go and end off with a freighter room tour. So, of course, we have the bridge here where, you know, start off everything. From here, we've got two of my little, the fleet command rooms. That's what they are. Let me go on ahead and do two missions right now. We got two little planter boxes for plants that, well, will passively grow. Right now we've got Rotgut Flower, Star Bramble, Frostwort, and Solar Vine, I think. Then we've got all of my storages that are here on the side, just lined up so I can get to them from here or from, you know, my little storage unit here. And then over here we have the teleporter. We have my transporter unit so I can get my exocrafts, I guess, planet side. We have the refiner room, the weapons terminal from the ship came with it. I just moved it. We have my galactic trade terminal, so I can go in and buy whatever I need. A little room that I'm filling with barrels, so I can go in and get free items. Come over here after each expedition and I automatically get some free nav data and a ton of extra just random stuff. Then we got the planetary scan room, and that's really all the rooms that I have right now. I've been trying to put all the frigate modules towards just trying to get other things. Although I think I can build a save point now. Yeah. Need 2 metal plating. I'll make that real quick. Just to end off the video so I can go on ahead and just kind of TP back here. Let's put this... I'll put it around here. Why not? So I can get back here. Alright. Save point set. Oh, nice. Anything else I really want to build? Health station, recovers health. Refiner. Nope. Alright. I could put down my legs, because I have legs. Fossilized biped legs. Case. Biped legs. Case. Alright. That really is about everything here. Alright, well. I'd like to thank you all so much for tuning into this stream. I'm going to go ahead and end this one right here. So I hope you'll have enjoyed. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.